Welcome to the world famous Joe Wheatley's Muscle Beach. I am with the legend himself, the hip hop legend himself, Little John. Little John, I hear that you're competing in the men's physique today. Tell me a little bit about you and what inspired you to be here today.
Well, I've been on a health journey for a while, and then I started to take it a lot more serious to get ready for Super Bowl. And then after Super Bowl, my good friend Jay, who's also my trainer, right before Super Bowl, as we were training, he got in one of the men's muscle fitness competitions here at Venice, and he was like, "Man, you should have got in the competition. You would have won." And so we were like, I was like, you know what? Let's start training for that. After Super Bowl, we start training, and I'll do that. And so after Super Bowl, we started getting really serious about it. And here we are today, you know?
That's fantastic. I've also been following your journey and how you've also implemented yoga into your practice. How does yoga and bodybuilding bridge together in your practice here?
Yeah, for me, it's just mindfulness. Really, you know, I don't really do yoga, but it's manifesting, it's meditation. It's also therapy. You know, mental health and mental well-being is extremely important to me, and I help to try to turn people on to those things that they might not have never thought about doing. Someone like me doing it makes some people be like, you know what, maybe I should check that out. And after I put out my meditation album, so many people came to me, said that they never tried meditation before, I never could get into it. And then
we'll talk about that in a second.
And then after they heard my stuff, they were like, wow, I really love this, and they started implementing it into their daily practices. So, you know, it's you know, I think with bodybuilding and fitness in general, it's a mind thing as well, because you have to be mentally focused and dedicated to the sacrifices every day, not eating the cupcakes and the cakes and the candies and you know, drinking the soft drinks. It takes dedication and focus, and you can't do that if you're mentally not in the right mindset.
So now I have a question in results of the music that I know I grew up with. My knees and my ankles are not the same from getting crunk in the club when I was younger. So let me ask you a question. Who is Little John then, and who is Little John today? Because I feel like with that meditation album, I think that's really important. So can you kind of bridge the gap between the two? What's the difference between the two?
Number one is I'm older.
Yeah.
I'm in my 50s. I'm 53 years old now. Yeah. And, you know, you grow up. You eventually grow up. You become more mature. We have more responsibilities. And I'm still that person. He's inside of me, but it's more now about, of course, like I said, mental well-being and watching what I put into my body. I know so many friends that heart disease, die from heart attacks. My mother died from diabetes, cancer, all of these things. So at one point in my life, I had a friend that he hit me up and was like, yo, I just had a triple bypass. And he was like 10 years younger than me. And that's inspired my first journey into getting into shape. Because I was like, you know what, if I don't do this now, the older I get, the harder it's going to be to reverse it. And then fast forward to now, I just had a daughter 9 months ago. So I'm also like, I got to be here for her first day of kindergarten, her graduation from high school, walking her down the aisle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dedicating my life to being healthy, to be here for her as well. So it's not all about me. It's also for my daughter and for my family.
That's really, really inspirational, and I completely relate. So thank you for being a part of Muscle Beach and choosing Muscle Beach.
And I just want to add, I just want to be an inspiration for people that try to say they can't do this or they don't have time. I'm on the road. I literally traveled 9 hours to get here today. I was in like 4 states in the last 2 days. Yesterday, I flew from Vegas to, I think we connected in Chicago. Then Chicago to Maine. No, I went from Vegas to New Jersey. To where was we at yesterday? Vermont. To Vermont. Vermont, I left at 1:45 in the morning, drove to Boston to get from Boston to Los Angeles. And like I said, it's not just that, it's not just the traveling, but I'm also in the studio. I'm a dad. I'm doing all these other things. I'm not like the average person here who got just a regular job. They can work out after they go to work. I'm on the road. It's hard to eat healthy. So if I can do it at 53 years old with all of this stuff I got going on, all of this travel, anybody can. So I also really want to be an inspiration to people.
Yes, I really, really appreciate that, because look at the physique. The physique speaks for itself. You put the work in. Now, I would love to bring in your trainer, Jay. Jay, come on in. Jay definitely jumped in and trained Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what was that conversation like with you and Lil Jon?
Wait, you gotta start
please.
here.
Where do I start?
Me and Jay used to be drinking buddies in New York. We used to drink and eat pizza at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
That's where you got all those gains.
And when he met this guy here, Dave Krupe, it's what changed his life. Now he can elaborate.
Yes. So
Please.
I've known John for like 25 years. Like he said, we were partying. And every time that we got together, we were partying. He is known to be the party master. I mean, worldwide, that is who you would associate partying with, is Lil Jon. Okay, so he got the call that he was going to be doing the music supervision and performing for the Super Bowl. That was 2024. Okay, so we had like 3 months to get him prepped for the Super Bowl. But John is not someone who's just in one place for 3 months. Okay, he was on vacations. He had personal things, family, philanthropy work,
and being in the studio working on the set for Super Bowl.
In the studio working on projects of his own, the Super Bowl, having to do all the rehearsals for the Super Bowl, and then traveling because he performs and DJs around the world. So we only really had about a total, when we calculated it, about a month and 2 weeks, so a month and a half to get him ready. And he hit that stage, and he had called me and said, I want to get ready for Super Bowl. He knew that I was training with my mentor, and we dove right into the nutrition and the workout style. Everything that Dave taught me, we did, both of us together, and he was, we know I'm friends with some of the people that he performed with, but John was the only person on that stage that there was not a single negative comment made about him on that stage. And then from there, he was just dialed in. John is someone who, if he's dedicated to doing something, he will do it 100% no matter what it takes. He stuck to his meal plans on the road. He did everything he was supposed to do, worked out when he could on the road, worked out when he was home with me. And look at this. He's 53 years old. He transformed. So when someone who has a 9-to-5 job or is in one location and that's where they are, to say they can't do it, it doesn't make sense. He's done it. It's proven. You put whole foods, healthy food, the right supplements, a good workout, and be disciplined, you can change your body no matter what age it is. And he's going to do something historic here. There's never been an entertainer that went on stage to compete in bodybuilding. It's always the other way around. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, these people were bodybuilders first and then went into entertainment. No one has done this. This is historic.
Well, you're definitely setting history here. Is there any last words that you want to say to the bodybuilding fans out that are Muscle Beach bodybuilding fans?
Nobody's a loser. If you woke up, you're winning. And if you get into that gym and you're just doing some kind of workouts, you're winning. And if you stick with it long enough, you'll meet your goals, period.
I love that. Thank you so much for creating such a historical day, both of you at Muscle Beach. We thank you for participating, and thank you guys all for watching Joe Wheatley's Muscle Beach. We'll see you at the beach.
Yeah.